y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with another freaking story time. Based on the title, you guys know what I'm about to talk about. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. And my voice do sound a little funny, y'all. If y'all was on my live the other day, y'all know I told y'all I was getting a little sick. You know, I had slept with the fan on and I woke up with my throat being a little itchy scratchy. But now it's like my voice is a little bit raspy, a little bit. So if you can kind of tell the difference, I am sick. I do have a cold, but you know, this show must go on because I'm sitting here thinking like I ain't got no video to put up for tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do? See, this is exactly why I pre-record my videos, because like you just never know, just for like times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like this, to shine like this. Okay, no, Meek, but no, for times like this is why I normally pre-record my videos, just in case anything comes up. I have a video up for y'all, but I ran out of those videos. So even though I'm sick, I gotta push through because y'all my babies, you know, like, and you know I love y'all. So I know y'all probably gonna be in the comments like, take care of you first, pick yourself first, we understand, we'll wait. Well, me dropping a video is me getting my coinies, so that is taking care of me first. But thank y'all, I love that y'all care about me, I definitely appreciate it. But it's just like, it's one of those things where you feel good but you just sick. Like, I still got a lot of energy and stuff, but I'm just sick. But it is what it is. So, we definitely gonna keep this show on the road. We gotta do what we gotta do around here. So, well, alright, y'all. So, that's enough of my rambling. Do I have anything else to say? Make sure you check my description box below for my P.O. box in case you want to send me anything. And excuse me. And if you want to join my membership, the link will be in the description box below. All that good stuff. Thank you. I got a little cupcake right here. Oh no, this ain't no cupcake. This is a cheesecake with a strawberry on top. Now, you're never too sick for sweets, okay, huh? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all, even though my voice a little cracky, y'all already know. So, boom! Let's hop right into the video. Let me tell y'all, okay? This is a story time about how this girl had me fucked up. Like, this girl really tried to play me, and I would say my friend, but clearly she can't be my friend acting like this, so she gonna be this girl. So, let me tell y'all, right? So this took place before like I went to college, or like my second year of college, right? So my first year of college, I stayed in the dorms, okay? Then my second year is when we decided to get like an apartment. So of course, this is my first time. I'm like, what, 19 at the time? This is my first time ever like living on my own, being on my own, like paying bills and having to put like an apartment together, right? So of course, me and my girls that we go into the apartment with, we are like, when we left that year, like during the summer before we was going back into the next school year, we are like, we better make sure we got good jobs because we gotta furnish our apartment. You know, we gotta go grocery shopping. We gotta get stuff. Like, we wanted to deck out our rooms, deck out our bathroom, like all of that, because we all had our own bathrooms, our own room. We have big walk-in closets. You know, we had to get TVs, the TV for the living room, lamps, and all of that. So we just super excited to basically be an adult and be on our own. So the summer before I went into my second year of college, I was working like 2 jobs because I'm like, okay, let me save up my money. I still want to do all my stuff in the summertime. I want to buy new clothes. I still had to set aside money for school, books, all of that other stuff, and for this apartment. So I'm in grind mode. You know, I'm in hustle mode. You feel me? So I'm like, let me get these 2 jobs and do what I got to do, right? So I'm saving. And it's crazy because at first, like, I thought I would have to pay for a lot more stuff than I end up having to pay for. So that's good. But that's why I always like when I'm putting like the price of something, I always like overcharge it. Let's say I wanted like a 45-inch TV. Like if it's originally $500 or $550, I'll put $600 because I'd rather have extra money left over than need more money. So every time I'm doing stuff, I put groceries $300, TV $600, money aside for books I put $400, like, you know. So I always was up there. So looking at that numbers, of course I probably over exaggerated a little bit too much, but like I said, I would rather have extra money in my pocket than to be looking for it, right? Because when I was gonna go back to school at first, like I was thinking like I wasn't gonna work, while I was in school, even though I ended up working anyways. But it was an easy job. But anyways, I didn't know if I went to work when I went back. So I'm just trying to save all my money up. That way, if I don't work, I got extra money. And then my mom was going to help me anyways. But, you know, anyways, I'm trying to be Miss Independent. That's why I love her, you know. So, yeah, so that's the summer, right? So I'm just stacking my bread. I'm still having a little fun, but you know, I'm just being a little bit more cautious because, you know, I'm like 50-50 when it comes to spending and saving. I'm not a super saver, but I'm not a super spender. Like, I'm going to spend some money, but I'm going to save me some money too, because I'm just one of those people, like, I'm not about to save all my money. What if I die tomorrow and now I ain't get to utilize none of my money that I saved up? But I'm also not stupid to the point where I would spend all my money and not put nothing in the bank. So like I said, I'm 50-50. I spend a little bit, but I definitely save a good chunk of my money. But shoot, I need to have fun too. So if I'm out, I'm gonna have me a couple of drinks. I'm gonna have me a good time. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, so yeah, I'm saving my money and stuff like that. So when it got towards the end of the summer, I'm like, okay, let me start not, like, I kind of spent a little bit more than I should have been spending over the summer. So when it came towards the end of the summer, I'm like, I literally think I had like a month left before I had to go back to school. So I'm like, in that month, I'm only going to get 4 checks because I got paid every 2 weeks. So I was only going to get 2 checks from one job and 2 checks from the other job. So I was like, let me make sure I stack and save this last month because I'm really about to go to school. I got to make sure I had everything. I got to drive up there. I got to pay for this and that, all of this other stuff, right? We got DTE, energy bill. Now we got all these lights and, you know, we had other bills. So I'm just like, let me make sure I save. So my last month in summer, I'm like, okay, I'm taking it easy. I'm only going to free shit at this point. Like, I'm going to spend a little bit of money but nothing major, right? So I got this girl. I don't even want to call her my friend because, bitch, fuck you, you know. This girl, right, that I was cool with, right? I'm cool. We're going to call her Goofy because that's what that bitch was, a goofy bitch. So towards the end of the summer is her birthday. So mind y'all, I'm saving up. And then we had to pay like the first month's rent and whatever to move into the apartment. Mind y'all, I'm new to this. So I'm not knowing. So I already paid upfront my first month's rent. I took care of all of that or whatever. So like, I'm like, oh no, I got to save. Like, I think I spent too much money. Let me save, right? So Goofy hits me up and she's like,
hey girl, it's my birthday. Like, I want you to come out with me. We're gonna go to the movies, get some drinks, go out to eat, just do a whole bunch of different stuff. You gotta be there.
So I'm telling Goofy like, oh man, you know, like, oh, I definitely want to hang out with you. But I'm like, Goofy, I'm not gonna lie, my pockets is dry. Because broke to me is, when I say I'm broke, that means that I'm not literally broke. That means that I don't want to spend no money or I don't got no extra money to spend. Like, I ain't looking to do that. So that's my type of broke. So if I tell you I'm broke, that means no, I can't loan you no money. My money is all accounted for. Like, I already then counted my money out for bills and all of that. Like, no, I'm broke, you know. So when I'm telling her, like, you know, I ain't got no money, like, I don't have no extra money to do this whole day full of activities with you because I am trying to save and I didn't jack my money off the whole summer, unfortunately, even though I knew I was supposed to be saving. But I done kind of messed up my money because I'm playing. So I'm like, I got this month left. Let me save. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh my God, but it was her birthday. Like, you should have went out with your friend for one day. Da, da, da. I get all of that. But my thing is, like, had I been like the rest of these broke people and just go out and I tell people that I'm broke, then I'd be sitting there looking stupid. So I told her, like, girl, I'm not gonna lie, I just had to pay the first month rent for my apartment or whatever, and I don't have no extra money to spend, like, right now. Like, I'm stacking, I don't get paid until like another week, because I think I just got paid that previous Friday. So I'm like, I still got a week and a half to go, you know, before I get paid. Like, my money is gone, like, you know. So I'm just telling her, like, girl, I don't like coming out broke, and I ain't got no extra funds right now. So Goofy is like,
girl, you ain't gotta worry about that. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I got you, friend.
So I'm just like, girl, no, like, it's your birthday. You're not about to be paying for me on your birthday. Like, no, I'm not about to make you do that. Like, it's your birthday. What type of person would I be if you had to pay for everything for me on your birthday? So Goofy is like,
friend, like, I do not care. I know you would do it for me. Like, I just want you to come out and have a good time. You can't miss my birthday.
And I'm like, friend, like, I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? My money is not right at the moment. But what I'll do is I'll take you out to dinner on me, you know, like another day. Like, I got you next time. I'm going to take you out for dinner, get you some drinks or whatever. Mind you, like I said, I was 19, so I don't know how I was going to get her no drink. Well, I had friends that can get us a bottle, but we couldn't drink at, like, the restaurant. But I told her basically, like, you know, I got her another time. Like, I want her to go out and have a good time and not worried about me not having no money or my funds being a little bit low. You know, when you young, and 19 years old is young to me. When you young, you spending your money all willy-nilly, like you not even prioritizing yourself right, like you're not even thinking about your priorities. You kind of just doing whatever you want. And that's where I was at. Like, that's the type of headspace I was at. Like, I'm just like spending my money all crazy. So I told her, like, girl, I can't do it. She really make me feel bad because she like,
oh my God, what kind of friend is you? How you gonna leave your friend hanging? And it's my birthday. Like, how you gonna do that to me? I would never do you like that. I said I'd pay for you. It's no big deal. If it make you feel better, you could just pay me back. Like, I need you to come out.
So I'm just like, damn, bitch, like, don't guilt trip me. Like, talk about I would never miss your birthday and all of that. So she did, I ain't gonna lie. She had me feeling bad because I'm just like, girl, well, my bad. Shit, like, if you was broke on my birthday, I wouldn't force you to come out, though. But, like, she really had me feeling bad. And this how people used to get me. Like, they used to be like, and you so funny. You just put me in a good mood. I know you gonna make it fun. You gonna make me laugh. It's gonna be a good time if you there. And da-da-da-da. Like, I'm the life of the party, you know. I am. But, like, she used to get me like that. And she like,
I don't even know. Like, my cousins acting like they don't want to come. I don't know if my one friend gonna come. So, like, I might be by myself. Like, you really gonna leave me by myself on my birthday?
So I'm like, damn, bitch. If you say it like that, I mean, I guess I can't. Because, like, damn, don't make me feel like you're going to be alone. Because then I'm feel even worse. Like, I don't know. And then, y'all, I could not ask my mom for money because... So don't even ask that. Because my mom the type that be like, I know you just have money. Like, why would you jack all your money off and then ask me for money? Like, she one of those because she want to teach you to be responsible for your own money. So I wasn't about to ask her for no money. And she know I'm working 2 jobs. And she gonna be like, where the fuck is your money at? And you ain't paying no bills up in this house. And I'm like, oh, well, I spent it on liquor and all fun activities throughout the summer. And she gonna be on me. So I'm not about to ask her for no money. So don't ask. Don't ask me why I ain't asked nobody else. I just didn't. Okay? Okay. But yes, y'all, so I'm feeling bad. And I'm just like, Goofy, bro. Like, come on. Please don't make me come out the house with no money. Like, I know it's your birthday, but I'm like, your cousins and them probably gonna come through. Why would they leave you hanging? They're not gonna leave you hanging. You know, I'm just saying that. Y'all, she like,
come on, like, can you just please? And then I wanted to get drunk. Like, who supposed to drive me if nobody else show up? Like, at least you can drive me. So it's like, if I pay for your meal but you the driver, it's like 50-50, right?
Girl trying to convince me, like, listen, if I'm using your gas, then I can pay for your dinner. So I'm just sitting here like, girl, not you trying to make this shit make sense. But my thing is, like, you not only gonna be paying for my dinner, you're gonna be paying for us to go to the movies, for us to go out to the bars or the 18 and up bars and clubs or wherever we're gonna go. You're gonna basically have to pay for everything, and I don't think that's equivalent to my little $20 gas. Cause you know, back in the day, especially I had me a little small car back in the day, little $20 for my tank up. So I'm just like, you know, and she like,
girl, you don't even have to pay me back. Just think of this as like your going away present. Like, I know you about to leave me and go back to school, girl, I'ma miss you. So just think of this as like your going away party.
I'm like, girl, this is my 2nd year of college. Ain't no going away party. But y'all, she really trying to sit here and convince me, like, to come out. Like, she really got me when she was saying, like, it's cool. Like, I know you would do it for me. So, like, I got you. Because I really would do it for her. I would do it for any of my friends or my family that I really rock with. If I know you would look out for me, I really would genuinely look out for you. So, I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm going to just have to pay her back or just something, right? So, against my better judgment, I'm just like, y'all, I'm just like, I don't really know. Like, something just don't sit right with my spirit to go out the house broke. That's what I do. I'm like, okay, Goofy, fine. Like, oh my God, girl, I will come out with you for your birthday. Like, if you say you got me, then I'm going to just suggest that you got me, right? So, she like,
oh my God, yes, I'm so excited. Yes, girl, can you come pick me up? Like, I'm going to be ready in the next hour.
So, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'll come get you, right? Mind you, let me tell y'all, though. Me and Goofy was friends. Y'all. We was friends, but we was friends from, like, high school. Mind you, I took a year off when I graduated from high school in between when I went to college. So, I took a year off. I didn't see this girl since, like, high school, right? Let me tell y'all. Listen. I haven't seen her in, like, a year or some change, right? But we were always messaging, like, comment on each other, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that, right? We stayed in touch because we was real good friends in high school. But when that year passed and some change, y'all know how y'all feel like shouldn't nothing change in our friendship just because we ain't seen each other a year, because people grow up, people, you know, life goes on. So I'm one of those type of people that if I call you my friend, I really got to bond with you. So if I don't see you in a year, I can act like, you know, nothing really happened. Like, we can go back to being like this, you know. So when she was saying like, oh, come on now, you never miss one of my birthdays and all of that, I'm thinking like, I missed your birthday last year, but all through high school, the 4 years we was in high school, I didn't miss none of her birthdays. But when I graduated, like that year, that 1 year that I took off between high school and college, I missed her birthday. And my freshman year of college, like I missed her birthday. But I was just like, you know what, whatever, girl, like you got me feeling bad because you talking about you don't know if somebody gonna show up, you ain't got no car, all this good stuff. So we were cool, but we haven't hung out in like a year and some change, right? Let me add that part in. But I'm still thinking she the same on goofy ass bitch. I'm thinking she the same goofy from high school, because like I said, it's been a year and some change, you know. So dang, like how much really could, well, a lot could change in a year or so. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not thinking she anything different. Like, I'm thinking she the same bitch, you know. So especially because we be talking, like, you know, we still kept in touch. We still would text every blue moon and everything, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I get dressed, you know, I just put on something cute that goes with any occasions for the movies, in case we go to the bar, out to eat, in case we just chill, you know, go downtown. So I just put on something cute. So I go and I leave, you know, I'm driving to Goofy house. So I text her like, hey, Goofy, I'm outside. So she's like, oh, come in for a minute. Like, come in the house. So I'm like, okay. So I get out the car, I go in the house with her. So I'm like, hey, girl, happy birthday. Like, you look fucking cute, you know, hyping her out. So she's like,
thank you so much, girl. Like, can you put on my lashes?
Bitch, did I look like I want to put on somebody's lashes? So I'm like, girl, okay, like, come on. So I'm going to go put on her lashes, and coming out the bathroom, it's another girl. Now, I don't know this girl, but I'm just thinking like, okay, whatever, this ain't my house, so I ain't supposed to know everybody in this house. So she like,
oh yeah, Kay, this my friend
Stassi. Shit, I don't know.
This my friend Stassi. She coming with us.
So I'm sitting here like, but why Stassi couldn't drive you, and why you try to act like you was going to be by yourself for your birthday, and you know that you had your friend Stassi here? So why did I need to come? Like, I get you wanted me to come, but like, you had somebody, because one of the main reasons I was coming is because you act like you was going to be by yourself, and you ain't had nobody to drive you in case you got drunk. So why am I here, you know? So I'm just like, oh, okay, hey, Stassi. So I literally was like, girl, Goofy, you said that you didn't have nobody to go to dinner with you, so that's one of the main reasons I came out the house with no money. So she like,
oh, girl, no, I just wanted you to come. Like, I really wanted you to come so we can have a good time. And I knew you was going to try to stay in the house. Like, so I just told you that.
Bitch, do this look like a fucking game? Like, is this a fucking joke? Like, do it look like I want to joke with you, bitch? Like, it ain't funny. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, you know, I'm already out. So I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. I go in there. You know, I help her with her lashes. I put her lashes on. So it's just me, her, and Stassi. So Stassi is saying like, you know, where you want to go, where you want to go eat at. We should go to the steakhouse. And then the steakhouse, she said, was like one of those expensive restaurants. Cool, because I've been there before. But I'm telling Goofy, like, you sure you want to go there? Because like, our bill gonna be $100 and something. Like, I don't mind if we go to Chili's and you give me a 2 for $20 and like I owe you $20. But I didn't want her to spend like a whole, you know, $80, $90, almost $100 on my meal. And if you go to the steakhouse she was trying to go to, even if it's just your own meal, you're gonna pay a good $80 and up. So I'm just like, girl, like, you know, you sure you want to be paying all of that money? Like, you know, we go to Chili's, we go to everybody. I mean, you know, it's your birthday, so you can go wherever you want. But I was just trying to reassure her, like, girl, you know, you can go there, but I'm just letting you know, I just didn't want you to spend that much money on me, because, you know, if we still got to do other stuff, are you gonna have to spend money on me again? Like, I don't know. So I'm just like, girl. So she like,
oh, well, dang, you don't want to go to a steakhouse? I mean, I guess we can just go to Chili's or something.
So I'm like, no, we don't have to. I'm just letting you know, like, friend, I don't really want you to spend that much money on me. But if you want to, cool, like, you can. But if I'm already telling you that I'm broke, like, I just didn't want her to, maybe it's just me, I just didn't want her to spend that much money on me. But if she was going to be okay with it, then fine. But you know what I mean? Like, at least if you're going to treat somebody to dinner, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I just felt like, I'm not trying to tell you to go somewhere cheap for your birthday. You can go wherever you want. I'm just trying to make sure you know you said you was paying for me. So do you really want to pay about $200 for me and you? Even though I got the cheapest stuff on there, the steakhouse you went to go to, like everything, like that should be like $50 and up. The cheapest meal be like $50. So if I get that and the side and the drink, like come on now. And one thing I don't like, and I know y'all can be like, well, maybe you just didn't have to get a lot. Listen, if you offer to pay, and y'all can call me whatever, if you offer to pay for me to go somewhere or offer to take me out, don't think I'm about to just get a salad. No, I'm going to eat like I would regularly eat. And I'm not saying I'm about to get a whole bunch of drinks, get a whole 8-ounce ribeye steak, but I'm gonna eat comfortably. And I know y'all probably gonna be thinking like, bitch, you ain't even got no money, so don't be picked. Like, no, at the end of the day, if I tell you to come out and I got you, I'm not gonna nitpick what you should and shouldn't eat. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not about to get 2 daiquiris, a margarita, a peach martini, a steak, 2 sides, a salad, a soup. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy, but like I still want to eat my meal. Like, you know, like I don't know why people be thinking because I'm paying for you, you just supposed to ask for 2 shrimps and 1 scoop of mashed potatoes or something. Like, no, I'm still gonna eat like a regular meal that I would eat. You know, like I don't understand. People be like, if I'm paying for your meal, don't get no drink, just drink water. Like, if I would normally drink a Coke with my meal, why can't I have a Coke? I'm not about to get a water. So y'all can feel however y'all feel on that. But if I tell you to come out to dinner, I expect you to eat a regular meal how you would normally eat. Get you a drink, meaning like a pop or a Sprite or whatever. You ain't gotta go get no alcoholic beverages, but get a regular drink and get your regular meal. I'm not gonna nitpick and be like, oh, eat off the kids menu. No. So don't say, oh, I can just get something small. No, I knew if I go to that restaurant, the only thing I would get is like the stuffed chicken or a steak, and then the sides, they a la carte. So you gotta get a side, and that's going, you know, it just is what it is. So I'm telling her that. So it's like she got an attitude, but she try to act like she didn't. So I'm like, Goofy, I'm just saying, but you can go to whatever restaurant. Like, I'll take you to whichever restaurant you want to go to. So she like,
it's cool, nah, it's whatever. Let's just go to Chili's there. Like, that's fine.
So I'm like, girl, you sure? Because you got an attitude. And me, I'm a person, like, I call it how I see it. I'm like, you, like, don't feel like you need to go to Chili's. I was just making sure that you were aware that, like, because I never went to that restaurant with her. So I didn't know if she ever been there before. So I was just telling her, like, I'm just trying to make sure you're aware that that's not like that's an expensive restaurant. Like, you're going to spend some coins. But if you cool with that, that's fine. Like, don't act like I'm trying to pressure you to go to a cheap restaurant. No, I'm just making sure you're aware. Because I don't want to get there and you see them prices and you be sitting there looking crazy. Because I'm just like, girl, I ain't never been to this restaurant with you, so I just want to make sure you've been there before, but whatever. But she just like, no, she was just like, nah, it's fine, like, you know, we can go to Chili's. So I'm like, okay, you already said it 3 times. I'm not about to convince you otherwise, because I said what I said. And you're not going to make me feel bad for informing you that it's an expensive restaurant. So if you say we can go to Chili's, then bitch, we going to Chili's. So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, that's on you. So we get in the car. I take us to Chili's or whatever. Mind you, Stassi had a car outside. So, boo, why your friend couldn't drive? But whatever, like I said, because you paying for my dinner and stuff, like, I don't mind driving you around and stuff. So, I'm just like, okay, whatever. So, we go to Chili's. Chili's is cool. We order our food. So, we just sitting there chilling. And we talking and we kicking it. And it's like Goofy ass had an attitude, but she was acting like she didn't. Like, her and Stassi, like, it's like when Stassi said something, she would like, ha, kiki with her. And then when I would say little stuff, she just be like, like some little fake smile. So I'm like, bitch, what you got an attitude for? Like, I know you ain't mad because you sit here eating at Chili's. You want to eat at a steakhouse, because your dumb ass could have ate at a steakhouse if you would have just said, okay, it's cool, I know it's expensive, let's go. But I sensed that she had a little attitude. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I get on my phone. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, bitch, I can go home after this because I didn't want to come out anyways. So we sitting there for a minute. We kick. Everything is straight, I guess. And then, like, it's time to leave. So I'm just like, you know, where you want to go after this? So she like, well, let's just go downtown. So I had me a couple friends, like, I text one of my homeboys or whatever, and I'm like, can you get us a bottle? And I knew that if I asked him for a bottle, because like I said, I wasn't 21, that he had paid for the bottle, and he wasn't going to ask me, like, you know, for no money. He wasn't going to be like, oh, give me money back. That's just one of my dudes, so he was going to pay for it with no problem. So that's why I thought to text him. So I'm texting him like, hey, can you get us a bottle and stuff? So he's like, yeah, I got you, just let me know, you know, when you leaving and where to meet you at. So I'm like, cool. So I'm telling Goofy ass, like, yeah, my friend, he gonna come through with the bottle. So I'm just asking her, like, what liquor you want to drink tonight? Which one? Oh, well, we under 21, so allegedly we got drunk, okay? But she's allegedly like,
oh, I just want some tequila. Tequila is fine, something light.
So, you know, I told my homeboy, so he like, all right, just let me know when you're ready. So cool. It's like now she knows she allegedly getting some liquor, so she kind of hyped. So now it seems like Goofy ass getting a little happy or whatever. So it's time to go. So our waitress come over and she's like, is it just one bill? So Goofy was like, no, split the bill. So I'm sitting there like, right, okay, because she means split it. Like, you know, me and her on one bill, and maybe Stassi is going to pay for herself. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Cool, y'all. The plan is in effect. Yes, split the bill. So she like, okay, so all 3 of y'all, just all separate bills? So I'm sitting there just like, you know, just looking. And Goofy was like,
yes, all 3 of us separate bills.
Bitch, what do you mean all three of us separate bills? Like, bitch, you said you was gonna pay for me. Like, what do you mean all separate bills? So the lady walked away. So I looked at her. I'm like, Goofy, I thought you was paying for my dinner. Why? What do you mean it's gonna be all three separate bills? Like, I thought you was paying for me. This bitch literally looked at me and she was like,
oh, I thought because we were going to a cheap restaurant, like you were able to pay for yourself since we didn't go nowhere expensive.
I said, bitch, no. If I told you I had no money and I was broke, that means it don't matter if we was going to a cheap or expensive restaurant. I told you I wasn't coming out the house because I didn't have no money. So therefore, if you said you got me, it shouldn't matter what restaurant we're at. You supposed to have me. So me, I'm just like, okay, bet, mind you, at this time I had my credit card, right? So I could I can use my credit card, but I don't like using my credit card on like miscellaneous stuff, like, or not miscellaneous stuff, but just like, you know, stuff like this. Like if I get me a airplane ticket and it's like $400, I might use it on that, or I don't know, cause I don't know, I just didn't want to use my credit card on like stuff like this, you know. So I was just like, so I get her a look, like, I was like, all right, bet, bitch. Like, I literally said that, and I stepped back. I said, it's no problem. I pay for my own meal. But I said, then I might as well go ahead and take you and Stassi home, because why would I go the rest of the night if I know I ain't got no money, and I'm not about to be swiping my credit card to get into no club. That don't even make no sense. I'm not about to swipe my credit card at no movie theater. Like, I'm not about to be out here with no cash on me or no money swiping this credit card. No. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad I had a birthday dinner with you. It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all home, and I'm gonna take my broke ass home then, since my friend said that she got me, but she don't really got me. So, you know, I was giving very much that. So she like, no. See, she tried to play me. This bitch really had me fucked up, because I don't know if she told her friend Stassi that her plan was to pay for me or whatever, because she like,
okay, no, it's not a big deal. Like, you don't have to take us home. Like, if you don't have no money, you could just say that.
Bitch, who is you talking to? I told you I didn't have no money. And like, once again, like I said, when I'm saying no money, I'm saying I don't have no money that I want to spend. I want to save the money that I have for my other shit. So this, I don't want to spend my money. So I'm just like, girl, I told you. I said, I looked at her, I was like, Goofy, so you telling me I didn't tell you I didn't have no money, that I didn't want to spend no money? I'm like, listen, please don't have me fuck up your birthday, because, like, bitch, don't play with me. Like, why are you trying to try me? You know we had a whole phone conversation about this shit, and now you trying to play with me in front of your little friend. Please don't get... Girl, look. So she like...
No, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna just have her do 2 separate checks, whatever. Like, I'll pay for you. Like, friend, it's nothing.
Try to use that friend word, bitch. No, you ain't acting like no friend right now, Goofy. What you talking about? So I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I got my card. I'm gonna put it on my card. We can end this night. It's all good. So the lady came back with the 3 separate checks or whatever. So Goofy tried to speak up like, oh no, can you do 2 separate checks? So I'm like, no, it's good, thank you. So before she came over, I was already getting my credit card out. So I just took it, I just took the book and I put my credit card in there and I gave it to her. Like, it's good, I'm straight. Like, I'm just straight. I'm straight, because don't ever try to play me, you feel me? So she like, no, I don't want you to be mad. First of all, she just wanted to make sure she get to that liquor. So she like,
no, please don't take us home. Like, I'm sorry, friend. Like, it must have slipped my mind or whatever. I had a couple shots back at the house.
Bitch, shut up. No, the fuck you didn't. But maybe you did. I don't know. But anyways, so she's like,
I want to have a good time. Like, I got you for the rest of the night. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing, friend. Like, I got you. Let's just go get the bottle from your friend and turn up, bitch. It's my birthday. Turn up.
Bitch, I'm side-eyeing her like, okay. I'm like, so against my better judgment, because I was already thinking like, no, bitch, I'm about to go home because you try to play me like I'm some weak-ass bitch. Fucking with me, bitch. But anyways, so she convinced me, and Stassi was like, come on, girl, we about to have a good time. Your friend about to get us some tequila. Oh, it's about to be lit. Yeah, let's just have a good time. We don't want to go in early. Come on. So I'm just like, girl, I'm like, well, let me make it clear right now. I don't have any money. And I'm like, so do you got me or do you not have me? Like, I should have just went home, y'all. But I don't know. It is what it is. Just you live and you learn. Okay, that's the only thing I can say for this shit. So she like, come on. So we leave or whatever. We stop at the gas station first so we can get like some chasers. So she all trying to be all cool. She like,
I'm about to go in. What you want, friend? I got you. You can have whatever you want. You want a Red Bull? You want some cranberry juice? Or what you want, friend? Whatever you want.
So I'm just like, yeah, just get like some. At this time, I used to always chase everything with cranberry juice. So I'm like, just get some cranberry juice. That's cool. She's like,
all right, I'm about to get us some sticks of gum too. I'm about to get us a couple packs of gum. I'm about to get us some chips so we can just have some snacks. I got you, friend.
so I'm like, okay, whatever. So they get out, and I'm just sitting in the car. So I'm texting my friend, like, yeah, meet us at this place, whatever. So I meet up with my friends. So I get out, give him a hug, like, thank you, you know, like, thank you so much. I get to him, and this is my fault, y'all, because I text him saying, can you get me a bottle, right? So he thought it was only for me. So he got me like a personal. Y'all know a personal ain't gonna feel, it ain't gonna get 3 people buzz for real. Like, we probably can get maybe 1 or 2 shots out of that each. So he got me a personal. So I didn't never notice until I got back in the car. But I'm just like, thank you, friend. Like, you know, so I give him a hug, whatever. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up. So he get in his car, he leave. So I sit back down and I take it out of the bag because it was in a brown bag and it was in a plastic bag because it had cups on top. So I take it out the bag and I pull it out and I'm just like, oh, he got me a personal. That probably ain't gonna be enough for us. And I'm sitting here like, damn, I should have told him it's for me and some friends. I only said it was like me. Well, I didn't even say, well, yeah, because I was just like, can you get me a bottle? And normally when I ask for a bottle, he will give me like a personal, like, he don't give me no fifth or no, you know, because he think it's just for me. So I'm like, oh, shit. So Stassi in the back like, girl, why'd your friend buy you that little bitty ass bottle? So I'm just like, I was like, damn, I didn't even tell him it was for 3 of us. So, damn, my bad. I'm like, that's low-key my fault. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm like, I ain't gonna drink that much anyway. So, you the birthday girl. So, I'm like, Goofy, take you a couple shots. And then I'm like, I'm gonna take 1 or 2, whatever. And then, Stassi, you just gonna have to take 1 or 2 shots. But it is what it is, right? Because he left. I'm about to call him back like, hey, give me another bottle. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. So, Stassi like, girl, 1 to 2 shots, that ain't about to get nobody drunk. Like, what the fuck we gonna do with that? So, I'm like, okay, Stassi, then call one of your friends to get us a bottle. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't? Sit down then. Thank you. Because I'm just like, bitch, shut up. A personal bottle of liquor is better than no liquor at all. We didn't even have no destination. Like, where's we even going? So I'm just like, shit, at least we got something. Call one of your friends to get us another bottle then. Like, what you want me to do? Like, I don't want to say I fucked up, but I kind of forgot to tell him to get us something that's big enough for all 3 of us. But I didn't, bitch. So what you want me to do? So Goofy is like, nah, this is cool then. So she opened it, you know, she started pouring her shots or whatever. So we got cups. So I'm just like, if you mix it with your cranberry juice or whatever, you gonna have you a nice little cup, bitch. You gonna be smooth. You gonna be at least a little bit tipsy. And wherever we go, we just gonna have to have some niggas buy some drinks. Like, play the game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know how to play the game out here when we go out. Stop playing. So we still sitting there, just trying to see where we gonna go. So I'm just like, okay, well, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go downtown or, you know, whatever. She was like,
oh, my cousin just texted me and said we can come to this one club. Her cousin is at the security, so he gonna let us in.
So I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm like, where? So she give me the address. So I'm like, all right, so we gonna go to that club. Cool, whatever. So we sipping, well, allegedly, and I'm driving, so I'm not even really sipping my drink. So they drunk their cups or whatever. Stassi like, oh my God, like, I wish we had some more liquor because I'm not even buzzing for real. So Goofy like,
right, oh my God, like, I wanted to be drunk as fuck before we went to this club. Damn, man, I wish we had some liquor. Dang, Kay, I wish you didn't make that mistake. Like, we should have got us a bigger bottle.
I'm like, bitch, shut up. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, once again, y'all know y'all can call y'all friends, right? Y'all know y'all can ask y'all friends for a bottle, right? Oh, y'all ain't got nobody to get y'all a bottle? Oh, okay. Shut up then. Because my thing is, bitch, nobody, first of all, me asking my friend to get a bottle, it was just on a whim. I just decided to text him anyways because when I had posted something on Snapchat, he had commented on my video and I was like, oh, let me ask him to get us a bottle. So the bottle was never in the plan, bitch. So it ain't like I had this plan to get us a big bottle and stuff. The bottle was never in the plan. So if I would have never hit him up, we wouldn't have went to the club sober anyway. So I don't know why y'all so geeked up off this bottle. Like y'all was thinking about getting drunk or like it was in the plans to even have a drink, bitch. It never was in the plan. So if I would have never hit my friend up, we would have left Chili's and still went straight to the club with no liquor in our system. So bitch, don't try it, okay? So I'm just like, y'all wasn't even thinking about no liquor. And if you took some shots at home, Goofy, why you didn't bring that bottle? Or like, what happened to that bottle? So she like,
it was just something little, like it was only a little bit left in there. It was nothing major.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Stop playing with me, bitch. So I'm just like, whatever. So So I like that side. So I'm just listening to music and stuff like that. So Stassi get a call. So she like, okay, can you turn that down? Turn the radio down. I turn the music down. And she's like, hey baby, like what you doing? Can you give me a bottle? And he must have said something like, you sound like you've been drinking, or have you been drinking or something? Cause she like, baby, nah, I promise you I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk, cause this girl, she didn't even get enough liquor for us. Bitch, who is this girl? So y'all, I'm like, what girl? What girl you talking about? She like, shh, not shh. So I'm just like, no, bitch, ain't no shush. So she like, come on, you already know I'm gonna take care of you later. Like, I got you or whatever. So she get off the phone. So she like, my baby said he about to get us a big bottle. So you ain't even got nothing to worry about, friend. Talking to Goofy. So I'm like, who is that girl? I'm like, bitch, I got a name. So she like, oh, girl, no, I ain't mean it like that. Like, he be tripping sometimes. So I don't like to give him too much information. Like, girl, you know we good. Not like that. So I'm just like, oh, okay. But she like, we about to get a big bottle, okay? So we don't worry about that. We about to get a real big bottle and we're going to be drunk. So I'm like, whatever. So she like, okay, he said he about to get up now. So let's wait before we go to the club. So I'm like, bitch, wait, where? Like, where? We on our way to the club. Where are we supposed to wait at? I'm like, can he just meet us by the club? Like, we can sit in the car before we go in. But where's we supposed to wait at? You know what I mean? So she like, no, he not going to go all the way over there. Like, he live on this side. He not going on that side. Let's just pull over. Y'all, I literally pull over into like a Myers parking lot. Because I'm just like, bitch, I'm not just about to pull on a random street. Like, what are you talking about? So I pull over to a random parking lot. Or to a Myers parking lot. So we just sitting there. And sitting there. So I'm like, okay, Stassi, where your homeboy at? Like, where your baby at? Whoever he is, where he at? Because mind you, 20 minutes then passed by. So she like, oh, he said he gonna be here. I'm texting him right now. So I'm like, can you ask him how far he is? Like, what? So she like, oh, he said he about 5 minutes away. So I'm like, okay. So we waiting. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, okay, no, it's 9 o'clock. All right, it's 9:05. Okay, 9:10, 9:15. So I'm just like, okay, it's 9:20, 9:25, 9:30. So I'm like, Stassi, it's been 30 minutes. Like, where's he at? Is he coming? She like, girl, now you doing too much. Now you over exaggerate. It hasn't been no 30 minutes. Like, we haven't been here that long. I'm like, bitch, I'm sitting here looking at my radio. I'm looking at the clock. We didn't stay here for 30 minutes, bitch. If 2 + 2 is 4, bitch, then if we got here at 9 o'clock and it's 9:30, bitch, we've been sitting here for 30 minutes, okay? Do the math. Stop playing with me. So she like, he probably about to come, whatever. So she get to calling him. She calling him and she got it on speaker. And it's just like, dude, darling. The person you have reached is that. I'm like, bitch. So she like, hold on. He probably in the liquor store. He normally leave his phone in a car when he go into the store. Bitch, okay. 5 minutes go by, whatever. I'm sitting here like, bitch, the liquor store line ain't wrapped around the corner. So, what's up? So she called again, voicemail. So I'm like, oh my God. So Goofy like,
Okay, let's just go. Let's go to the club. Like, we wasting our time sitting here.
I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck? Yes. So we leave, y'all. Baby Jody from Baby Boy. Listen, this nigga never came, okay? He never came. He never called her back. Well, at least she ain't never tell me like, oh, this him calling. Never called back. So I'm just sitting there like, oh, but baby, I thought you had niggas on deck. I thought you had somebody to get us some liquor, but you was talking all that big shit. Oh, he about to get us a big bottle. We about to be so drunk. This nigga didn't even show up. Okay? Stop playing. So we get to the club or whatever. So we get up to the line and the security was like, yeah, it's $20. So I'm sitting there looking at them like, okay, where y'all friend at? I thought the security guard was a friend of a cousin of a friend of a neighbor of a dog next door, whatever he is. I thought we was getting in for free. So he's just sitting there, the security guard looking at us like, I don't know who y'all talking about, but what's up? It's $20. Goofy ass is texting the cousin or whatever, and I'm just sitting here looking like, girl, why are you texting the cousin? Call the cousin, because we're up at the front, we're standing here. Like, why are you texting her? Call her, tell her like, what's up? So he like, if y'all not paying, like, y'all need to move to the back of the line. So we let the person behind us in front of us, because we're not about to go to the back of the line just in case the cousin come. So we let people go. Then we let another group go, and then another group go. So the cousin not answering. Goofy like, we just gonna have to pay the $20 or whatever. Do you know this bitch? we like, okay, whatever. That's just what it's gonna be. I'm just sitting there because I'm broke. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, you know? So I'm just sitting there like, okay, whatever. So so she like, fuck it, we gonna pay the $20. So he like, okay. So the security guard just pat us down, check our purses, and we gotta pay, like, once you go in the door, the lady right there, you gotta pay her. So we get up there and she's like, $20. So Stassi go in first, and then Goofy get her money. Mind you, I'm not looking to see what Goofy had gave her, because I'm just like, whatever. This my friend, this bitch knows she gotta pay for me, right? So I'm just like, so Goofy get her money and she walk in. So I'm walking in behind Goofy. And the lady like, oh, baby, it's $20. Like, she literally stopped me. And I'm like, bitch. I'm like, yeah, she paid for me. She like, no, she only gave me $20. So I'm like, Goofy, didn't you pay for me? And she was like,
oh, you don't have no cash, like, at all?
Bitch, I'm the bitch. Let me... At this point, I'm like, bitch, square up with me. Because you know damn well, once again, since the restaurant, I told you I don't have any cash. I have no money, bitch. I told you when you begged me to come out, I told you at the restaurant, and you keep telling me you got me, and then you go into the club and not pay for me. I was like, bitch. I was like, so I thought you had me for the night. So she like, oh.
Here.
And get a lady $20. I'm like, oh, not you doing all that. I said, I said, no, give it to her back. I said, I'm good. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go. I said, you know what? Y'all can text me when y'all ready to go, and I'm gonna come back and pick you up. Because I just want to leave them. Like, I did bring them there, so I ain't just gonna be like, oh, find a way home. You know? I said, no, I ain't gotta go in the club. I'm gonna leave. So I'm walking back to the, I'm leaving out the line. I know y'all gonna be like, don't do the most you offer. No, bitch, because don't act like it's a problem to pay for me when you told me to come out and you had me. So if it's a problem, bitch, it's your birthday. Say your $20. I'm good. First of all, we was already supposed to get in here for free, but you know what? Like, I'm straight. So I leave, right? I leave and I'm walking across the street back to my car because bitch like, yeah, text me when you ready to go. I pick you up, but then that's it. Like, I can go to one of my friend's houses. Like, oh, this is my neighborhood, so shit, I'm good. Like, I can go to somebody's house and I can wait for y'all because, like, bitch, I'm not partying with y'all. So I leave and I cross the street. I get in the car. So she like, wait. So they come like not running after me, but they leave out and they trying to like basically stop me. So Goofy like,
come on, no, I said I got you.
I'm like, no, bitch, you keep saying you got me and you don't got me. Like, why you ain't never have me when you say you supposed to have me? So I'm like, I told you since earlier that I didn't have money that I wanted to spend. Like, I didn't have none of that, right? So if I'm telling you I don't want to spend no money, you're begging me to come out saying how you don't want to spend your birthday by yourself and you got me and I would do it for you. So da-da-da-da. Why do you keep playing me? And then even though my friend, quote unquote, said she got me, I still was trying to find ways to like pay her back in the sense of, like I said, I will drive you around all night. You ain't got to give me no gas. I'm trying to get my friend to get us a bottle. Like, I'm still trying to, you know, participate in some type of way. Whether the bottle was just a personal or not, I still was trying to just get us some liquor. Like, you know, kind of pay her in other ways, even though she already told me I didn't have to pay her back and that I was good. But I'm still just trying to contribute some type of way with driving, picking up people, letting your cousin or letting your friend come, getting us some liquor. Like, I'm still trying to contribute in ways, whatever way that I can, that don't involve me physically giving you some money. And bitch, you keep trying to play me. So I'm just like, nah, I'm like, Goofy, you know I don't get down like this. Because if I say I got my friend back, I got her back. And I'm not going to make it obvious that I'm like, oh, just paying for you or that you broke and all of that. Like, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to pay and be done with it. Like, I'm not going to make you feel like, oh, I had to pay for you. You don't have any money. Like, I would never do that to my friend. So I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, because I don't have to be out here. I could have my broke ass sitting in my home because I don't want to spend no extra money. I got shit to do. They talking to me and I'm just like, no. She like,
girl, no, I knew I had to pay for you. Like, it just slipped my mind. Cause I'm just drunk. It's all that liquor you gave me in the car, friend. I'm just drunk. It's totally slipped my mind, girl. I'm sorry.
So I'm like, bitch, now it's all that liquor, but just a minute ago I thought y'all wasn't drunk off my liquor. Like, I thought it wasn't enough. But bitch, now you drunk. So I'm just like, nah, I'm straight because this shit just too much. So she like,
come on, okay. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm tripping, friend. But you know I got you. I would never leave you hanging like that. Come on.
So I'm just like, y'all, I'm so over the day, but I'm just like, whatever. Like, I keep these bitches' birthdays, like, I be taking my friends' birthdays serious as fuck because I be really wanting them to have a good time because all my real friends make sure my birthdays is lit. They make sure they come out, they show up for me, they make sure I have a good time. So I really be trying to reciprocate and show love back and try to treat their birthdays like, you know, like it was mine, and I be wanting my friends to have a good time. But I'm just like, bitch, you ain't being real friend-like. But we try to go back and the security guard was like,
no re-entry, like you gotta get back in line.
He basically was like, no re-entry. Like, you got to get in line all over again and pay again. So I'm over there like, come on, you seen us just leave out. I'm like, I thought my car alarm was going off. Like, I'm sorry. Can we just go? And this nigga was not budging. He was an asshole. He was like, no, get to the back of the line and y'all gonna have to pay again. So, of course, they mad at me, y'all, because I basically made them lose out on their little $40. But I didn't tell y'all to run after me. You should have just texted me. Like, come on, come back in. I got you. I'm gonna pay for you. I'm gonna wait for you at the door. I didn't tell you to run after me. But I mean, I know y'all feel like you guys had to do what y'all had to do. I was leaving, so y'all wanted to come after me. But don't be mad at me, because, bitch, if you would have paid my way in the beginning, I would have never left out, and we would have never had to go to the back of the line. So they over it. They like, I'm not about to stand in this line, because the line was long. It was getting longer, right? So they like, I'm not about to stand in this line. I'm not paying again. So they was mad at me. So I was just sitting there like, that's what y'all get. Like, I mean, not that's what y'all get, but see, Goofy, why would you act like you didn't know that you was supposed to pay for me? Then y'all wouldn't have had to get out of the line and chase me down. We could have just went in the club if you would have paid for me up front. But see, that's why I don't like giving bitches the upper hand of knowing when I don't want to spend money or when I do, because they do weird shit like this. Like, not your real friends, but goofy bitches like this. They always try to act like they got the upper hand and you need them for something and all of that. See, that's why I don't do none of that. But whatever. So we end up leaving. Like, we sitting in the car and they like, well, what we supposed to do now? Like, we didn't pay $20 to get in. Where we supposed to go now? So the cousin ended up texting back, and the cousin was like, where y'all at? So she told her, like, we was sitting in the car, we couldn't get in, da-da-da. So she like, I'm at the front door, just come. So we end up walking back up to the club, and the security, he let us in because our cousin was sitting there. Didn't even have to pay. So the Goofy and them try to get their money back, and she like, no, like, ain't no refunds, it's none of that. But see, Goofy didn't have to pay for me, because we were supposed to get, well, all three of us were supposed to get in for free anyways. But the fact that they gave their money up, it was just like, you know, whatever. But she ended up not having to pay for me. So we go in and stuff like that. They still a little bit mad, but I'm just sitting here thinking like, well, even though you were supposed to get in for free, your cousin should have been here. Like, once we told her we was on our way, why she wasn't answering the phone. And second of all, I'm like, well, at least it's not like your money really went to waste, because you would end up paying anyways, you know, once we came in. And that's just that. So you should be just happy that you didn't have to technically pay for me, but your $20 was going to be up anyways, because if your cousin would have never even came, you still would have gave her the $20. So you can't really see it as a loss, because your cousin been not responding to us, right? So we go in, and it's cool vibes in there. So I'm like, so Stassi like, oh man, I need a drink. Okay, the least you can do, since you got it for free, you might as well use your credit card to buy us all a drink. Bitch, who is you talking to? So at this point, I'm already annoyed and kind of irritated, but I'm trying not to really let it show, because you know when something happened, but you trying to make the best of it. So you try not to be that girl that got an attitude and be sitting in the club with her arms crossed like this. So I'm trying to still have the mood be lit, because it's like, damn, we here. Let's make the best of it. We already in a club, so shit, fuck it, come on. So but I couldn't do it. Not with that bitch. Like, not Stassi ass. I'm like, Stassi, I'm like, girl, I wouldn't buy you shit. I said, you ain't my friend, so why would I buy you anything? So she like, dang, Kay, like, why you gotta be like that? Like, I know you don't know me like that, but I thought we was cool. I'm like, no, because I'm just saying, like, who is you to tell me to use my credit card to buy anything? So she like, oh my God, like, why you got such an attitude? It was just a joke. No, bitch, it wasn't just a joke, because you don't joke like that. Y'all always try to pull those little serious jokes, try to act like it's a joke, but you know it's really the truth. It's something you really want to say. Because why would you even fix your mouth to tell me, especially at this point, now you know I'm not trying to spend money, and that I said I didn't have any money, and that my friend supposed to have me. So why would you even tell me to use my credit card to buy some fucking drinks? Especially you, bitch, because at the end of the day, Stassi, you did nothing for me. You didn't pay for my dinner. You in the back seat. You didn't buy me no liquor. You didn't give me no gas. You didn't pay for my way in here. So, bitch, why is you mad? You didn't do nothing for me. I paid for my own food, and then I still got in here for free. So technically, my friend, goofy ass, she came out of zero money for me so far, even though she was supposed to have my back. But see, that's how God worked, because God made sure I knew to bring my credit card, because you could never trust these bitches. Never be out here just $0 broke, no debit card, no nothing, because I don't trust these bitches. And God got me in the club for free, because he knew I had good intentions, and he don't like messy people like that. So really, you end up paying nothing for me. So how are you gonna tell me that I need to buy us drinks? Bitch, you didn't spend no money on me. So it ain't like, oh, I paid for your way in, at least buy us a drink, bitch. No, you didn't pay for anything. You came out of no money for me, sis. And especially you, Stassi, so shut up. Like, you shouldn't have to say anything to me at all. So, miss me, bitch. So Goofy just kind of probably felt the tension. So she's like, come on, y'all, let's just go to the dance floor. So I'm just sitting here like, bitch, like, oh, Stassi, ooh. You gonna fucking get it. Like, bitch, stop playing with me. So we go to the dance floor. So I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm just there. You know, because I am irritated. I'm not going to play. But then goofy ass try to do the little thing. You know how girls be just dancing on your butt. So she tried to do butt to butt with me. Try to, like, make me live up and, like, happy again. So we dancing and stuff. So I ain't going to lie. I was starting to have a good time or whatever. The club was cool. It was chilling there. Like, we ended up finding some guys to buy us a drink and stuff. So it was good vibes. But we ended up leaving, right? So I'm thinking like we did the damn thing. Like we went out to eat and we went to the club. So it's time to go home. So I'm just like, I'm like, all right, y'all. Like, you know, that was a good little vibe. So Goofy is like,
yeah, okay, like, I don't really want to go back home. Like, can you take me to my dude house?
So I'm like, where your dude at? She like, y'all, okay, so just, I'm going to say a random city, but this, just know that the city she said and where we from was like 45 minutes away, y'all. So she was like,
he's in Westboro.
So I'm like, girl, Goofy, that's 45 minutes away. I'm like, I'm not about to drive 45 minutes away. Like, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. It's late. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not driving that far. Mind you, I'm 19. So listen, like, I wasn't that experienced in driving, like, especially far distances, especially in that area. Like, I don't know my way in that area. I know we got GPS, but I just wasn't comfortable driving 45 minutes out the way when I had been drinking a little bit. I wasn't drunk, but when I had been drinking a little bit, and like I said, I'm kind of still new. I'm not new to driving because I've been driving since 16, but I only been driving around my neighborhood, and I just didn't want to I didn't want to take her 45 minutes away when she only lived 5 minutes away from my house. Like, no. Mind you, Stassi has a car at Goofy house. So I'm just like, let me take y'all back where I found y'all at Goofy house and let Stassi take you or something like that. It's not like where we was closer to his house from Goofy house. Like, it's just like, no, it's 45 minutes from where we're at now. So I'm not taking you all the way over there. No. So I'm just like, nah, come on. I'm like, nah, I ain't going over there. She like,
but you can stay there. Like, you know, he got friends there.
Bitch, no. I'm like, no, I'm not going to stay nowhere. I'm going home. I'm about to take you and Stassi home or to your house, and then wherever y'all want to go after that, that's on y'all. But I'm like, I'm not going. So she like,
okay, well, you don't gotta go. You could just drop me off.
Yeah. Bitch, what you don't understand? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't even have enough gas for that because, mind y'all, like I said, a little 20 had filled my tank up, but I just knew I didn't have enough gas. I'm sitting here looking at my gas, and I knew I didn't have enough gas to get me there and back because, you know, my mom always told me, like, don't get gas late at night, especially, like, where we at 2 o'clock in the morning and then by yourself. So, like, I couldn't get gas that night. I could if it was an emergency, but I didn't want to have to go to the gas station that night. And mind y'all, I don't got no cash on me, and I didn't want to use my car for that. So I'm just like, no, like, I got just enough gas to basically get us all home, and I can get gas tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm not driving 45 minutes out the way and back like I'm not about to drop you off. So she like,
well, I mean, that's fine. Like, I can give you gas money.
I'm like, it's really not even about the gas money. Like, I just legit don't want to drive you. Like, I don't want to drive 45 minutes away, and I don't want to have to get gas tonight either. Like, that's the thing. Like, even if you give me gas money, I'm gonna have to get gas tonight because it's not enough to do 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back. Like, it's not enough. Like, no. So she like,
wow, that's bold as fuck. Like, it's my birthday and you can't even take me somewhere. Like, you must just want me to have a shitty night.
Bitch. I'm like, girl, y'all. I was like, oh my. I said, so I was like, oh, that's what we doing, huh? I said, but yeah, let me make sure I get you. Let me go ahead and get y'all to home because, bitch, you got me messed up. Like, how do I want you to have a shitty night when I didn't even want to come out tonight because I had no money, and now you mad because I want to take you 45 minutes away? Like, bitch, it ain't 5 minutes, it ain't 10 minutes, it ain't 15, it ain't even 20 minutes. It's 45 minutes away, and it should be, you should be lucky that I even considered it because I'm like, well, where you want me to take you? And I put my GPS out and I put it in the GPS, and when it was like 47, it literally said 47 minutes. I'm just saying 45 because, you know, whatever. And when I put that address in the GPS, it said 47 minutes away. Why would I drive 47 minutes away, boo? Like, at 2 o'clock in the morning, at late, I'm 19. Like, no, boo, I'm not going all the way over there. Like, no. So I'm just sitting there like, you really think I want you to have a shitty night when I didn't even want to come out because I ain't had no money, but I've been trying to make sure you have a good time. But that's what type of time you on? Like, you really gonna play me like that? So I'm like, yeah, let me make sure I get you home. And I was like, yeah, and I'm just popping my shit. I'm like, once I get you home, you know, you ain't really gotta worry about me because I ain't like this energy. Like, you was already being a little fake when we went to Chili's because I guess you was mad because you wanted to go to an expensive restaurant. But like, damn, if we did end up going to the expensive restaurant, you was gonna play me then because my bill was gonna be like $80-$90, and then what, you was gonna look at me like you wasn't paying that? Like, I'm sure you was gonna play me then. Like, you just been playing me all day. Like, that's why I should have just stayed my broke ass at home, y'all. Like, I'm so irritated that I let her talk me into coming out when I know personally I don't like to come out when I'm broke. But anyways, this my story just running out. But basically, I just took them home and I dropped them off and I pulled off. And she gonna try to text me, tell me something. Thank you for coming out for my birthday. I had a great time, and the blue like a kissy face, bitch. I didn't respond. I left it on scene. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, don't be mean. At least she said thank you. No, bitch, because you been trying me all night, and you done let your raggedy ass friend try me too. I don't even know this bitch, so I should have mollywopped her bitch ass. But anyways, let me stop cussing. Sorry, but cause she be having me messed up, but. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm straight, bitch, because really I'm mad on the fact that, like, I really thought you was my friend. You was going to hold me down, and you really said you had me. Like, you had me tonight, and the fact that it was pulling teeth to make sure you had me, that's what I don't like, because I would never in my life do that to my friend. If I know I don't want to pay for somebody else, if you tell me you ain't got no money, cool. And I know y'all going to be thinking, like, but you be having all these other story times about broke people, and you was broke today. First of all, I'm never broke, bitch. But like I said, I didn't want to spend my money on extra activities that I didn't need to go to the club and stuff like that. I don't need to do that, so I was trying to save my money for the shit that I really needed to pay for. So it wasn't that I broke. And two, as I stated in other videos, I don't mind covering for a friend if you tell me up front. Like in my other story time when I said she was broke, like that bitch literally let us stand in line at a club, get patted down just to say she didn't want to go into the club because she didn't have no money. Now if I know ahead of time I'm gonna pay for you, then fine, it's cool. But that's why I told my friend goofy ass in the beginning I didn't have no money, or I didn't want to spend no money, or none of that. I told her ahead of time. That way it wasn't a shocker once we went out. It's not like I went to the restaurant and ate a whole bunch of food and then was like, I ain't got no money, can you pay for me? Then yeah, then that's different. But I told her up front, like, bitch, I don't even want to come out because I don't want to spend money. And you still try to guilt trip me of coming out. Oh, it's my birthday, you gonna leave me by myself? Like, bitch, you been lying since the beginning, acting like you was gonna be by yourself, knowing that you wasn't. Two, you didn't even tell me your friend was coming, and then you try to act like I didn't tell you I didn't want to spend no money. Bitch, you tried it. So I was just irritated, y'all, because I'm just like, see, that just let me know I don't never go nowhere completely broke. I always got me an emergency stash, whether that's $40, $100, or my credit card on me, because you just never know. Make sure your friends really got y'all back, because it really made me hard. It really made it hard for me to like trust people when they say they got me, because I just be like, bitch, do you really got me? Like certain friends I know for sure at this point, but now I was just like, especially when I was younger, I was just like, nah, bitches ain't got me. And it's just like I wouldn't even step out the house if I didn't have a certain amount of money, or it's just no. It was just a no for me. Because like I'm like, I would never get played like that. I would never have let a bitch have the upper hand on me like that, thinking like, oh, you're broke, you didn't have no money, like trying to play me. Like, don't ever try to play me, bitch. And now look at you, now you got 3 kids. And okay, never mind. I'm just playing. Let me not take it that far, because I was really about to go in, but you know, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, so that's the time goofy ass had me messed up, and she really tried to play me. Like, why would you try to play me and I was supposed to be your friend? I guess bitches use that word friend real loosely around here now, because I don't know what type of friendships y'all be having, but that is not a friend. Like, girl, you think you a friend? Bitch, no, you had an attitude since the beginning, your raggedy ass friend. Like, why was she even talking? Like, she should have been mute the whole fucking time. Like, why are you even talking to me, sis? Okay. But y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Like, comment down below. Like, do you think I should have just stayed my ass at home? Do y'all think I was wrong for feeling how I felt and just like not saying nothing back and leaving her on scene? Well, scene wasn't even there back then, but just like opening her text message and not responding, or like, just let me know. You think I'm wrong, or do you think goofy ass was wrong? Yeah, that bitch was wrong. But let me know in the comments below. But make sure y'all are subscribed, y'all. Like, are y'all legit subscribed? Like, look at, it's a lot of people that be like, oh, I thought I was subscribed, but I wasn't. Double check. Like, go ahead. It's not going to hurt you to double check. Check right now and make sure you're subscribed. And while you're checking, click the thumbs up. Go ahead and like this video right now. And then you might as well hit the bell as well. Or go to hell. So now, hit the bell. That way you are notified every time your girl posts. Okay? Because y'all be asking me, like, when your next story time? When you going to post? Hit the bell so you can be notified, sis. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. But y'all already know. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KShawn with 3 E's. But until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.